headphones?
Well, you don't need that if you don't want to. Hold on 1 second, Fab. I thought I was too, brother. Okay, all right. Uh-oh. I got my Muslim brother in the house tonight, man. GT Mayne.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam, brother.
I done made it.
Yeah, man.
I done made it, boy.
You done made it to the top, baby.
It's certain platforms when you get on, you on. I'm about to be on now.
It's on, man. You know, you never not been on, no.
Yeah,
you know
but
I mean?
I've never not been on, but this is a different type of on. See, it's one thing to be, in the offices and in them corporate rooms, but when you on one-on-one with Mike D, you in them streets,
You
man.
in them streets, man.
You in them streets.
And that's real and that's crazy because, we come from the streets to the NRG suites to the...
You know what I'm talking about?
One thing before we get started, because we here for one thing, and we'll come back and
For
do
sure.
a real GT interview. But
Yes, sir.
Ali was on here. He mentioned your name on here. And that's a whole nother subject. I might have to bring him and you to talk about it.
Speaking of Ali, because we got to do that, but speaking of Ali, shout out to Ali, him and his daughter, man, bought the spot of, how you call it, with Rado Market, how you pronounce it? They bought it today. Yeah, I just
He
read
just
it.
brought something today, a building?
Yeah, him and his daughter, yeah. They got the
stay-
restaurant, man.
He stay overachieving.
Yeah,
Like, that's what I love about our brother.
I just posted it, man. I just posted it today. Look at that. Houston, how you pronounce it? Rado, R-A-D-O.
Rado.
Market sold to comedian Ali Sadique and daughter Jaden Gaines.
Wow.
Right there on Emancipation, right across the street from the park.
And that's what I was just finna say. I bet you $1 billion is in the black neighborhood,
Yeah.
and he's
That's
giving
a
back.
better one.
Man, the boy is a hustler,
It's
man.
right across the street from Emancipation Park.
He makes me so proud. Just first of all, he's our brother, first of all.
For sure.
Knowing the struggles in the background he come from, that's second of all. And then third of all, man, he really empowers the culture of Houston with comedy. Like he's the hustler. He takes the independent route.
Yep.
He's the DJ Screw of comedy.
And now he's the distribution of comedy. Independent distribution. He's the Southwest wholesale of comedy right now.
So we trying to get y'all on with the music, and if y'all trying to get on with the comedy and it's worth thing, man, go through Ali Sadique, man. Distribution, man. Let's get it. So we didn't come back together for this. We got to give everybody, we've been doing this thing called the reset, y'all. We got a name for it now.
Yes, indeed.
We finally got a
indeed.
name for it. I don't know how close we are to rolling it out, but
No, it's coming.
it's coming. Okay.
Inshallah, it's coming.
All right, inshallah, man. So what we doing is, as we talked about last week with Too Deep, is we trying to make a better bridge for the artists and the DJs and the social media sites, because we have a different element now with social media.
Yeah.
And I think people not paying attention to how serious that monster is, or they over paying attention.
Yep.
Because a lot of people think I don't need to do nothing but go viral and my career is on.
And they have, what's that old saying that's called putting all your eggs in one basket. And that basket is not really promised that you're going to eat out of it. You know what I mean? I mean, what are the chances? And even if you go viral, like I was watching a video earlier today on TikTok. I was watching my man, T. Wayne. He talked about his whole situation, like when his song went viral and how he blew up and whatnot, and how he was getting robbed in the game and whatnot. So it's like, it can happen, but if it happened and you don't have the foundation, the knowledge of what you're stepping into, what does it mean?
It's just a moment in time.
That's it.
That's all it is. And I can halfway say that even with the thing that happened with Tulo. It happened so early in the podcast career that me and Five honestly wasn't ready for it. It went beyond. What did you think when you seen that?
I was laughing my ass off. I saw it on Jimmy Kimmel, nigga. I was like, first of all, I know both of these niggas. Hold on. And how in the hell?
Look, you ain't been here since. It's real for one. Well, you know it's real because I would have called you and told you, hey, it's a hoax. You know what I mean? There. Right here, right by DJ Screw. This is crazy.
That is crazy, man. Hey,
For him to be okay too.
yeah, hey, man. I can tell he was okay because I could see the shock in his face. And once I got past that, I was laughing that face right there, the shock face. Hey, nigga, that was the most hilarious thing to me.
I called it the too low face now, man. But just imagine, and then I think I really helped it because I was so oblivious to what was going on. The way I'm like, shot? Who shot who?
Yeah.
And
Nigga,
you shot?
Nigga, the shot right next to you.
That's what everybody kept saying. They like, man, OG must have been in some war battles. And he just kept going. You know what I mean? Well, you got to keep going. The show must go on.
You got to go on.
And second of all, I had these earphones on. So they canceled out.
Really,
It sounded like.
So that's why you was so calm. All
I
right,
was like,
what's up?
I thought somebody dropped something over there. Because if you talking to a person and I'm sitting here talking, the camera looking from that way, I'm not looking like, so your name is too low, right? No, I'm talking to him like, and oh man, we weren't ready for it. And that's what viral means when you're not ready for it.
Right.
And you don't have proper setup, then you're not gonna really capitalize off it. Of course we did because we wasn't ready, but I just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Because we were getting love from Africa, Antarctica. Man, I'm talking places I didn't even know how to speak the language.
Right.
They was getting at us, but you must know what to do when you go viral as well. I think that'll be a part of the class that what we put together
situation.
Is what happened. We can't tell you how to go viral.
Yeah.
But prepare for when you go viral.
Right.
That's another subject we got to throw on the paper.
And for those of y'all just new to the situation, like what is the reset? Who is the reset? But just to give a brief synopsis, it's like there's been a disconnect in the city, between artists, DJs, publicists, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we're trying to get it back together where some cohesiveness to where, there's a system of, you coming out the studio, putting together some dope product and packaging it and getting it service packed to the DJs and, just getting it ready for radio, all the process. And I don't think it's just a coalition of old niggas sitting at the table. Nah, it's not that.
I heard that.
You know what I'm sayar Nah, I got to put that out there.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
That's what's going to happen. They're like, man, what these niggas, man, nigga, da. I hear that type of shit, but we got YNs on the squad, you know what I'm saying? And we just trying to get the culture back to where it should be, because it's a lot of dope shit that I don't even be knowing. I don't even hear it till I come to the meeting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it used to be like, all right, yeah, I've been on the radio and I've been in the club for the same amount of years. I've been in the club longer than radio. And it used to be where artists would come, introduce themselves, say, hey, what's up, how you doing, man? Hey, man, I know you're busy right now, but I'm Mike D. I just want to holler at you, whatever. If I can get your email or whatever, I got a project. All right, cool. Or they would used to get to the club early before you start chopping up, whatever. That was the case. You know what I'm saying? And like, that don't happen no more. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't heard of me?
Niggas expect you to know.
I'm JoJo from the block.
Nigga, I don't know.
My whole hood here.
And then they be like, man, you could download it
right now.
And I'll be like, all right, give me a jump drive.
What? Oh, jump drive.
Jump drive.
I'm on Apple Music.
Right. Exactly. So that's what we trying to get that connection back, get that relationship back. It's like it's mostly females I see doing it now that's going out here in the streets, introducing themselves. Hey, I'm such and such. I got this song, da da da. And then my boy B Banks, the block is hot. He's what I call the beat king theory. He's going around to all the clubs, talking to the DJs, getting himself familiar with all, making sure we know his face, making sure he know our face. You know what I'm saying? And you got to respect that, because it's all, no matter what the feel is, I don't give a damn if it's music, I don't give a damn if it's the oil industry, whatever. It's all about relationships at the end of the day.
Amen.
So that's what it's all about. So, it's like back in the days, like, going to the basketball court, you know what I'm saying? it was always the one nigga that was on the court that really shouldn't be on the court, but he was just a cool nigga. Nigga had the ball.
I was just gonna say, it's his ball.
It's his ball.
His mama got the key to the gate.
He a cool nigga, and so you dealt with him, and so my point in saying that was like, your music may not be a 10, it might be a 7. But you a cool nigga, so guess what? Nigga gonna give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's up to the people whether they like it or not. You see what I'm saying?
What's the disconnect with that? How do you think that happened? Do you think social media may be to blame?
Shit, yeah, man. Social media.
Somebody keep it real, man.
You gotta think, man. Yeah. You gotta think. It used to be where you damn walked out the studio and went to the club, give your shit to the DJs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you just upload your shit. And I be seeing it, like I see it, like, nigga, upload some shit, be like, all right, if I get 50 comments, 100 likes, I'm gonna drop this tomorrow at noon.
Mm-hmm. Still do this.
Not saying don't do it.
Yes.
Right.
But
still do that, but that's just
more to it.
A branch of the tree. The tree has roots, and it grows and it branches out. That's just one branch of the tree. Social media is just one branch. Blogging is a branch, you know what I'm saying? Having a publicist that's a branch. It's so many branches, you know what I'm saying? And then radio is the last branch. And if you can get to that branch and succeed, what's crazy is it's still the biggest medium. Radio is still the biggest medium. Why? Because Google the percentages. A lot of households still don't have the internet. So they can't get on YouTube and get on Instagram and Boom Play and all these different, music sites and whatnot. Then 50% of the households in America don't have cable.
Wow.
See? So
those are numbers.
Yeah. So radio is still the biggest medium. So if you can still get your song there and it has mild success, medium success, spicy success, it's still the best option.
Now, is it a? You say those are like realistic numbers. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I know
sure.
you really do study, because to me it feels like that we still stuck in radio time, because I'm so into my phone and I'm looking at it and I'm looking at YouTube and I'm looking at everything but the radio. You feel what I'm saying? So it's almost like people have developed this knack of saying, we don't even need the radio no more. But then when their record don't work, it's like, why you won't get me on the radio, GT? What's up, GT Mayne?
How much do it cost you to go in your car and turn the radio on?
Nothing.
All right. How much it costs you to have subscribe to Spotify or Serato or anyway? Because it's a monthly fee.
It's a monthly fee.
It's like Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's anything.
That one that take my lunch for the day every time when I think I got $42 in my account.
Yeah.
That's how serious Spotify is. Spotify is the mug, man.
Exactly.
You think you got lunch or you got gas and you go to the place and they like, decline. Spotify charges.
And then all right, this is something I had to learn as a DJ. Like, let's say Mike D gave me his record, right? And now let's say I played at, let's say if I played at Chapman, the Curb or Savoy, whatever hot spot I'm at, and it's bubbling. All right. Now, so I want to play that thing. I want to play it on the radio now, because I want to play what's hot in the streets. But then, so now I get in radio, right? And I'm in the radio. Now I'm in the meetings. I'm seeing the research or whatnot. And then they just got to saying shit that would start breaking my heart. Like, do you realize the clubs and whatnot is 0.5% of the listenership? Wow. When you get to start, and so now what it becomes a seesaw balance.
Break that down, GT. Are you saying that the things that we think matter, such as the club, to the world,
it only matters to a certain small extent?
Oh my God!
Because to be honest with you, radio was designed for females 18 to 34. Female demographic, 18 to 34. So, like, even before I got on radio, I used to be like, man, why I play this same damn song, whatever. Then I found out the research. So the research is radio, FM radio is designed to where the average female, 18 to 34, when she get in her car, whether she going to work or school in the morning, when she get back in the car to go on her lunch break, when she leave 5 o'clock traffic, is designed to where she hear her favorite song.
That's why it's the R&B songs. It's the
whether it's
to the left, to the left.
Yeah, whether it's the R&B song or whether it's the, the viral
F
hip hop
girl.
song. Oh yeah.
F 'em, girl, F 'em.
Yeah, whatever it is, but that's how it's designed.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I never thought about that, but that is the truth, man.
So when you now, but the beauty of it is now as an artist, knowing that. Let me incorporate that now. Let me make sure I have me some female songs on my album. You know what I'm saying? Use that to my advantage. So now that I said it, go back and think about all the artists' songs that blew up on the radio, and you be like, okay, that all makes sense now. They were female oriented. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was way back in the days or current times. You know what I'm saying? It was always something that was either female oriented or it was just that heavy in the streets. There was no denying it.
Exactly. How important is Beat King's legacy to this new generation right now? How important how much should they study his legacy, man?
Well, I already said something that they need to study. Like I say, B. Banks obviously studied it. Study his work ethic. That man used to go to club. He'll do about 5-6 clubs a night, just going around presenting himself to the DJs, taking pictures and doing a video.
With a t-shirt on.
With a t-shirt on that was gonna make you laugh.
Yeah. Support me or suck me.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Pretty girls eat crawfish.
Right.
And suck the head up. Man, that man's something else, man.
And so it goes back to what we always had when Houston was really on fire. You know what I'm saying? Back when it was, the rec shops and the Swisher houses and all that, where the relationship was there. You know what I'm saying? The relationship was there. Like, back when, it's like it used to be a system, and it's like some kind of way the system dissipated. I don't know what happened, you know what I'm saying? But it all goes back to building the relationships, not necessarily just with the DJs, but with the smoke shops, with the bloggers, you know what I'm saying? With the exotic pops and whatnot. Because now it's music is all about the culture now. Mm-hmm. So as an artist, you got to be a part of the culture. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's making things shake now.
It is. And now, because when you said that earlier, it made me think. I say, man, golly, man, we need to really study B. King, because he was really out here showing us because you got to go back to the college scene.
Right.
See, a lot of these gangsters and street ends, they not thinking about, man, this guy was in the schools.
In the schools.
Megan Thee Stallion in the schools. DJ Chose in the schools. Yeah. And they really made it.
Yeah.
And now trail ride is something they need to pay attention to.
But you just said it. They were in the schools. They were that was all part of the culture, the college culture, and it just grew organically, and it grows. So B. King taught you a couple things: building the relationships. He taught you the marketing with the T-shirts. He had the whole period with the cucumber. You know what I'm saying? He
and
did
wings.
The green hair with the Hulk. The wing, you see what I'm saying? Marketing. You know what I'm saying? How do I stand out? You know what I'm saying? Then, like I say, the relationships. And then the music. Like, he realized that, okay, why are we not in the clubs? Because now I got to go back, put my DJ hat back on, because sometimes it's hard to play a song that if everything is bubbling, is moving, if Sexy Red is and Glorilla and blah 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 and Bossman D-Lo got you, you know what I'm saying, and then I come with something that's laid back and whatnot,
you tripping.
it's not the club culture. That's more of the riding culture. You know what I'm saying? That's something I'm listening to on the way to the club or when I leave the club. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm playing early in the club, and that's what another thing used to be back in the days where nigga come early, man. Let me just want to hear it. Let me play it early. I don't mind playing early, but when it come lit time, whatnot,
leave me alone.
You already know what these people. You know what these people want to hear right now. They done got their bottles. They done smoked. They feeling good now. They feeling like Mike D. You know what they want to hear. Yeah. So why you want to go against the grain of that?
But GT, I got $100.
That's all. But that
I got a drink for you, GT.
Let me ask you something. Is $100 worth the embarrassment of me playing your song in the 1 o'clock hour and everybody just go?
But the hood know my song, GT.
Man.
It's like these are the things that he has to hear while he's at his job.
You know what's funny? And I've been saying this for some years. You can always tell, like that same situation where you just said, man, my song hot in the hood. All right, cool. And you could play it, and everybody in the club can tell whose song it is because they done stopped what they doing, and now you and your homeboys are the only one over there.
Turned up. Man, get the bottles going. Get this. See, a lot of things, too, I think we go with movements still work. But strip club and a regular club is two different places, y'all.
Two different cultures.
It's two different cultures. You go to the strip club and you get all the ones, and you and your boys get up on stage, y'all throwing the ones, and all the attention is on y'all. While your song is playing, it's not gonna work in a regular club like Chapman and Kirby. It's not gonna work.
It's a different culture, man. It's different. It's a different mindset. It's a different mind frame. And then then you got to know the time of day. That's like Chapman. Let's go back to Chapman. When I'm there, I'm coming in at the tail end of brunch into the opening of the day party.
They drunk yet?
Yeah, so they drunk, but they still drunk off of the what's the brunch? Yeah, the brunch drinks. You know, the mimosas and all that. You know, subtle champagne and all that. So it ain't quite the bottles being popped yet. That's coming in another hour. But right now they just got. So right now, you know that mimosa was. So they really just want to, sing along and blah blah blah, or eeny, meeny, miny, you know what I'm saying? And everybody there, the whole club, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? So you got to know your times of day. You know what I'm saying? So don't come right then and there because they need the time of day. It ain't turn up time yet. Now by the time, JQ and I see, oh yeah, they there now. They 2-3 bottles deep each section, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
And it's not saying y'all need to be DJs. I know people out there, these artists, they right now saying, I'm not no DJ. I don't know how this go, GT. I just got $100. I tried to buy you a drink. I remember him. He wouldn't play my record. We just breaking down.
Yeah, and plus, and think too, and this is why the relationship's so important, knowing your personnel. Like, I don't drink. So,
at all.
I don't drink. So I'll be like, hey, man, I'm good. So that comes back to knowing your personnel. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's like sports. You got to know your personnel.
Amen.
This nigga like the blitz, so we going to run this way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. I'm talking about getting away from you. And so, that's just, I think, and that's all this is part of the reset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it ain't nothing
etiquette.
It ain't nothing. Ain't talking down or nothing. And nothing negative. It's all about, hey, what do we need to do to get it where it needs to be? Where it's a well-oiled machine. Like, I don't even want to name other cities, but it's just got to be a well-oiled machine right here in H-Town to where you feel like you a dope artist. You got the music. You know what I'm saying?
You got a chance.
You got a chance. You got to know. We got the know-how. We know these are the steps you need to take, and if you're willing to take it, and if you humble and willing to listen, hey, this is it.
This favor ain't fair. Courtesy Lil Kiki. I love that saying by Kiki. Favor is not fair. Okay, so I heard one more thing. I know we got limited time today, but I talked to an artist, independent artist. He was actually, when we was on the phone earlier, he was standing there, a good friend of mine. Double Up Santana. he was saying that he's not into movements, right? But he has raw talent, and he feels like, how can he get his music out there with raw talent? And because he's not part of movements and this, that, and the third. What can an artist like that do to get recognized by the masses? Like, what do you think? Like,
not being in the movements.
yeah, because movements is really 80% of your career.
Yeah.
It's not about talent no more. And that's what I told him. I say, man, you got a bunch of people that can beat Michael Jordan in the penitentiary, but it's not our fault that they in the penitentiary. So it's not our fault that you're not part, you don't like to be in movements or not part of a movement. So it is a lot of spitters out there.
Yeah, just like and that's
what can they do? Because I didn't know what to tell him.
I mean, he gotta be his own movement. You know what I'm saying? He gotta keep posting stuff on his page and his channel and whatnot, and just draw attention to that and get the numbers up on that.
To the talent.
Yeah.
And he does do that too. So
yeah,
double up on that, double up Santana.
That's what you gotta do. Like, nigga, this past week, nigga, I've been listening to Casual, because you know Hieroglyphics just got inducted to the Hip Hop Hall of Fame, and I'm like,
shout out.
I hadn't heard Casual in years, and I'm on his page now, and I'm listening to this nigga like, God damn. First of all, the nigga got a song where he break down on how you could be an independent artist. He's actually broke down what I'm actually doing right now with the whole putting together the vinyl and putting together a whole promo pack. And if you just sell 100 pieces of vinyl on the promo pack, you're gonna make $150,000 real quick. You know what I'm saying? He got a song about it. He's rapping about it. He breaks it down. I'm like, man, and I'm thoroughly impressed, because. And I didn't even know he was back out spitting like that. And my nigga Snap, shout out to Snap, you know, he DM me. And when he DM me and I start following, I'm like, damn, this boy is not playing right now.
It's all about putting your mind to work, man. And the Nipsey hustle.
Right.
It's still here. The Tupac hustle is
right.
still
So that's
here.
why I said all that to say that, tell your boy, he just be your own movement. You don't got to be a part of the movement. Be your own movement. I always tell people, man, this music game is like it's like a tornado, man. You gotta start your own little synergy, right? A tornado start with a little dust storm, right? And when that dust storm start twirling and it start picking up speed, and that's how it start picking up power. So create your own little dust storm. You know what I'm saying? And let that whole spread.
Man, I like that, man, for real, man. You have some new music out right now.
New single just dropped on all platforms this past Friday. Stay Down.
Hey, jamming, man.
I appreciate it, man.
Who all on that project?
GT Mayne, which is me, featuring Sounds Like Den on the hook, Paul Wall, and Chris Ward.
That's
Chris Wizard.
When I read it, when you sent it to me, and I'm looking at it, I say, oh, that's a crazy lineup. Wody and
I know you was thinking, how does this work?
How that work?
Listen to this. How did this?
And when I put it on, I must have jammed. I ain't call you right back, because that mean, see, people don't know sometimes when you don't call a person right back, that's because you done jammed it 10 times.
I appreciate that, man. And you know what's funny is I made that particular song, with a purpose. And the purpose being, I ain't ashamed to say it, was I've put out hits before. I've had the HOUSTON and all that.
That part.
And I have a fan base, but it's always been female, Hispanic. Niggas ain't never fuck with me.
I think that's a Houston problem.
So I said, man, you know what? When I came to Mike B with that sample, I said, man, I want to put together a song with this Denise Williams Free whatnot. And I just when I envisioned it being like a slab ride song, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I heard it. And so far, it's been working. My vision has been working. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
because niggas fuck with me. I'm a nigga too. Fuck with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, it's not. See, so for so long I had to deal with, that nigga on the radio. Well, nigga, how did I get there? Nigga, I was in the streets first. You know
I started with y'all, so do your homework.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't treat a nigga like that. Like, give a nigga a chance. All I ever ask, give me a chance, man. Just listen to a nigga shit. It's just jamming. You know what I'm saying?
We'll say this, y'all, and he's not just because he's my brother, man, but GT will give anybody who comes with respect a chance. You always played anything that I brought to you, not just because you my brother, but because genuinely you like what shit. If he come from that, he deserve a shot.
Yeah.
And jammed it and never asked me for $1 a quarter. That's why I was like, you know what? I could have anybody with me going with these season passes to the Texas game. It's gonna be you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And we hit the 50-yard line
50
to the
yard, boy,
nosebleed.
that goddamn.
We done been to the playoffs. We done been. We thought we was going to Super Bowl.
We thought we were going to the bowl. We were ready. We talked about it.
Actually, a couple
Nigga, you
years.
think you ready? Cause we going to the bowl. You ready?
we had the rooms ready.
It was ready.
The rental cars
ready.
Man, and this was in early career. In the early season too, preseason we had.
Like, hey nigga, we got a defense, nigga. We got a quarterback. We going, nigga. Well, that's all the story. But yeah,
I want to appreciate you for that, though, man. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for always being there for not just me, but for everybody, bro. Because not a lot of DJs got the heart you got, man.
Man, you know, it's all about sometimes, really and truly, just like sports, just like acting, just like music. Sometimes it's about a motherfucker believing in you, man. Mm-hmm. And that's why I want to say shout out and say R.I.P. to my boy Michael 5000 Watts, because he was the first person I let hear that song. It wasn't even mixed or mastered yet. It was just a recording. I had just got Paul's verse, already had Chris' verse, and I was waiting on Sounds Like Then to do the hook. Mm-hmm. I was like, I said, Watts, man, tell me what you, I really just wanted his opinion. Tell me what you think about the song. And that nigga was like, you know why I said it?
Yeah, that's how he jammed just like that.
I need this. I said, it ain't mixed or mastered yet. I got you.
I need this.
As soon as you get it, I need this.
Yeah.
He like, you know, he gets,
Thank
man.
you how you finna tap it.
Yeah. Finally, man, something with some tempo and it's just how he was. Yeah. And that man played that song every Sunday till the last Sunday, my brother. That's how much he believed in it, and he believed in me. And I just want to, I want to thank him through the universe. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, my bad.
And the crazy part is, so unbeknownst, one morning rather, he just sent me the Switcher House Chop the Screw, remix to it, and with his publishing info, right? Cool. All right, so not thinking none of it. I'm a type of person, like, when I get, like, after a while, my phone get jammed up, I just go to and didn't even realize until my brother was gone that
he sent it to me.
Oh, damn, I deleted the guy. So I already got a plan. I'm going to go to Verizon, because as long as it's within a year, they can go back and retrieve. So I got to go to Verizon and
But it's not in the trash in your email?
Nah, it wasn't an email, it was a text. He texted. Yeah, so I gotta. So I gotta.
No way to get that file.
Nah, I googled it. I gotta go to Verizon, and they could go back and retrieve it. The carrier Verizon. Right. They got to go back and get it from the cloud.
God.
Yeah, I need that, because like.
And the Verizon text in the because you'll be surprised people watch one-on-one.
Hey, well, hit Mike up. Hit Mike D up.
And the Verizon
I need to go one-on-one with you if you got that.
Hey, come on, we trying to save Houston history right there. How important was Michael Watts to the Houston culture, in your words, man?
Super important, because number one, he can just come on a major radio station in a top 5 market in the country and play all the songs that he felt, the songs that he believed in, that the culture needed to hear. This is what's hot over here. This is what's hot on the north side, the south side. It didn't matter to him. As long as it was hot, he wanted to have it on his show. And his show, was number one, remained number one for...
Until it wasn't.
Till it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he was breaking records. I just use me as an example. You know what I'm saying? He was playing my record every Sunday to where DJ started hitting me up from hearing it on his show.
And last but not least, man, and this gonna be kind of bad last question because I should have led with this one, man. Mm-hmm. How difficult is it to get your record on the radio if I'm independent?
Let me tell you something. let me answer it like this: why it wouldn't be difficult if you knew all the steps that you needed to take before you even approach radio.
Okay.
Because they're gonna hit you with all the analytics. And analytics is something everybody should be familiar with because we got it on our IG. You know what I'm saying? Every reel that you post, you can go back and look at the analytics. How many views it got? How many was it? 45% female, 35% male. Analytics. So what I mean by that, when you go to radio and you say, all right, Mike D got a song, you bring it to the radio, right? And they're gonna go in there. They're gonna go to Shazam. Okay, a couple people Shazammed it. Then they're gonna go to your YouTube. What's your YouTube page? Okay, you got a couple hundred views. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna go through everything. And this is the same thing the labels do now. Because it go back to what you said earlier, the labels could give a fuck about talent. They don't give a fuck how dope Mike D rap or whoever rap or whatever. All they wanna do now is see who got the numbers. You know what I'm saying? If this motherfucker could do 250,000 views on its own, once we put it through the machine, oh shit.
250 million.
250 million. They want to just jump on to what's already hot. They are not trying to make nobody because you got to think how much money was lost trying to, groom an artist or whatnot. You done spent $100,000 on this artist and then you got this, you done put this amount of money into promoting the song and then he get locked up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's lost money. So I said all that to say this. You got to know that before you go to radio with your song, you got to, it can't just be, it used to be, well, man, my song hot in the clubs or whatnot. But nah, they're looking at the analytics. Yeah. They looking at your numbers. They looking at your YouTube, your Spotify's, your Shazams. There's people Shazamming it. So if you say it's hot in the clubs, that means somebody in the club ain't never heard it. They didn't Shazam it. They looking at all of that.
But if I just started, GT, how can I
What if
get
you just
the
started? You're not ready. You're not ready yet.
I'm not ready for radio.
You're not ready yet.
Okay.
Shit, if a nigga just, if a motherfucker just, I could always correlate everything in life with sports and shit. If I just got popular in the goddamn in the NCAA tournament, no one knew my name, but I just happened to have a good tournament and I averaged 25-5 or whatnot. Now I may go at the end of the first round in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that don't mean I'm gonna start. Because it's motherfuckers on the team that's veterans. So who am I? You're not ready yet.
Okay, but you play your record. Why can't you just play my record?
I wish I played my record. When you heard me play my record? You never played my record. You heard me say Watts played my record, and you also heard me say Watts had the freedom to play whatever he wanted, what he thought was hot. I've never, any record I ever played of my own is because I put in that work.
Facts.
HOUSTON, before that motherfucker was ever on the radio, I pressed up 3,000. What was my man that used to press? He had CD.
That create sound?
No, CD. His brother's the Q that be wearing the helmet, be rapping. CD, his Instagram or his Twitter was CD1000 or whatever. I can't think of his name anyway. I pressed up like 3,000 CD singles and I took them to every barbershop, every hair salon or whatnot. And motherfuckers would listen to it like, man, this shit jam or whatnot. And so I started just picking up organically, and then I just went and shot a video. Took my money. Ali's in the video, Ali Sadique whatnot. And once I put the video out there, that's when it started catching on. So I put in the work before it even came to radio. And then when it came to radio, shit, that motherfucker took off in a week.
So it's no particular formula or format. It's just work.
Gotta put in the work.
And let favor be with you.
Yeah, man.
Because that's the whole thing is this here, ladies and gentlemen, is we can't give you a direct answer on how this thing works. All we can tell you is that the work works.
Man, it's a combination of talent, luck, prayer. It's all of that. Because who knows? Because at the end of the day, I could feel like, oh, this is a hit. You could feel like, oh, this is a hit. But at the end of the day, the people dictate what's the hits.
Just wasn't your time. Favor ain't fair. And that's about it. But also remember, ladies and gentlemen, work. If that don't work, put out another one. If we didn't tell you the right answer, hey man, stay tuned, because every Wednesday we gonna come back with what we learned at the reset meeting, and we're gonna give you a little bit to let y'all know what started as an argument. We not just going at it saying, you know what, oh, that was some views because Smackwater said this and he said that, and let me get some more views. No, we working on the solution.
And then another thing, like you said, put in the work. But if you know that, if you know it's jamming, if you know in your heart, in your mind that this bitch is jamming, everybody tell you jamming, don't give up on it. You independent. Don't give up on that record.
Like Lil O.
Yeah, don't give up on that record. It might not be time for it in April 2026.
Never know.
But come July, September, that bitch might pew. You know what I'm saying? So don't give up on it.
Y'all better take a look at another artist, Lil O, and I'm gonna give you one more, Lil Troy. Lil Troy worked. I'm gonna give you another one, Carl Crawford. I'm gonna give you another one, DJ Screw. All these people just kept working until it worked.
When it's your time, it's your time.
There you go, man. Anything else you need to say before we get out of here, brother?
No, I'm gonna save everything else for the real interview.
Yeah,
I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm just
the reset.
This the reset. I'm just glad to be here. I feel like I done made it, so I'm good with that.
You know, you got a key to the door. Anytime you ready, man.
Sure.
You know what it is. I love you. I thank you for
Love
coming,
you too,
man.
my bro.
You know you are welcome anytime,
For
man.
sure.
Inshallah, man. Let's go, man. We out of here, man.
What's up, 5?
In the building.